What was the moment you realized Lil Wayne got a special talent?
I would say that moment was when I rapped for someone, when I rapped for a man. When I was on the block, shout out Apple and Eagle Street, that's where I'm from. That was a Cash Money Records. By the way, Cash Money Records, they've been prominent in New Orleans at least 12 to 15 years before we even signed to Universal Records.
Wow.
Yeah, they was already big. And it was big in New Orleans. So with that said, they had an artist that was from my block. And so that artist one day finally, he like, let me hear, I heard you rap. I heard you be rapping. Let me hear something. And when I rapped for him, to see the actual interest, I wasn't worrying about if he liked it. He was, what I remember the most about it was he was interested. He was like, he looked, and I remember the look on his face. He was like, what? He was like, what you just said? And with that's when I knew that the things I'm learning at home with my grandmother, because she's of age, I'm putting that into raps, and I'm rapping it for older people, and they looking at me like, how you know that? And how'd you know how to make that rhyme with the proper words to go before that and after that?
Right.
And, and so I noticed little things like that, and those little things like that made me keep doing it.
And that's what true genius is, man. Even at a foundational level, it's just the fact that you're already ahead of the game, and that sophistication that you're talking about. I mean, in my world, it was different because it was athletics. So
exactly,
it's interesting with a musician. If you ready, you could be Young Michael. You could be Lil Wayne. You could just go hit the block, and next thing you know, you on stage on a worldwide tour. But me being an athlete, my moment was I was in front of the house, and I'm like a 7-year-old, and I'm out there playing,
How big were you first? How big were you?
6'4", 250. Like,
stop.
I should have went pro. I should have had NIL deal before they had NIL deal. Damn it!
Yeah, but looking like Andy Reid.
For real. Hey, pump, pass, and kick champ. Don't sleep on Andy Reid, right?
Bro.
Real talk. But I was tall, skinny. No one thought I would turn into this mammal that I am now. But back then, I was tall and skinny, but I could run. I raced your cousin. I raced your uncle. I raced your daddy, and I might get him too. So it was, a young kid. And I remember this cat, Dominique Walker, walked up to me, and he was like, hey, man, you need to play football. And I was like, why? He was like, because you fast and you crazy. You don't care about getting hit or hitting anybody. I'm diving into cars, running into the pole just to get
that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
I'm picking you first.
Right. So I had that moment, and no lie, you fast forward after I played football that season, I had a Superman moment where I said, oh, I got something, just like you said. And I had to put my cape on. I call it my Superman moment because it was like, it's time to save my family, time to save my circle of friends, my circle of influence, because I got a special gift that can get me and us up out of here.